So some backstory to this story. I've got a friend, right? This this half black and half Polynesian dude. His name is Jack, or I'm sorry, his name is Jay. His name is Jay Surugi, but he goes by the nickname of Brick. He has the nickname Brick for whatever reason, right? Well, actually, the reason is because he's been into bodybuilding. He's been into competitive bodybuilding, right? And just for the sake of having a like a funny sounding just for the sake of having a nickname for when he goes up on stage and he like presents himself, he took the name Brick. Not to mention he kind of used it just for the sake of describing like his physique, because he's pretty cut, you know what I'm saying? He's pretty big, right? So he's like, I'm cut like a brick, or like, you know, I'm hard as a brick, or like whatever. Anyways, this guy Brick, he this is a friend of mine who is actually back in NorCal, along with everyone else that I'm going to be talking about in this story. He is currently infatuated. He has this mad crush on this one girl, right? But he's in denial about it. He's in this crazy infatuation with this girl named Zaya. Now Zaya is, just to kind of like put it into perspective, right? Zaya is she's part black and part what is she? I think she's like Lebanese. This real cute girl, right? Really cute. She's been single for the longest because she never really found a dude that she was like interested in. She's one of those types. She's like really picky. You know, but she's really cute. She has a nice cute face. She played basketball, like volleyball, and she was a cheerleader for football, right? So she's athletic and she's really smart. Like, I think she's 22 years old right now, and she's actually currently working on her master's. So she's smart, she's athletic, she's cute, she has a pretty funny sense of humor, so she's like everyone's dream girl, right? Not to mention she's like one of those quote-unquote exotic types, right? Being Lebanese, everyone thinks Lebanese, oh shit, oh fuck, that's hot, you know what I'm saying? That's how people I used to hang out with were like. Whenever you heard something that was outside of like Mexican or Asian, you thought it was exotic and you wanted to jump on it. Like, damn, this is some new shit, you know? You never seen anything like this around here. Anyway, this guy Brick, he is madly in love with this chick Zaya, but he is in denial about it. And I say he's in denial about it because I say that he's in denial because he does things like he stalks her social media, like all of her social media. So like her Facebook, her Twitter, her Instagram, her Tumblr. I don't know if she has a Snapchat, but if she does, I'm pretty sure he watches that too. Like, he does it on the regular, like it's a job. He does it in his free time. Like, he's always talking like, damn, I wonder what she's up to right now, right? Like in all of her pictures, all of her posts, you know, all of her tweets. Just like really crazy about the girl, right? So he has that going for him, and he is constantly, well, when I was back home living with them, and even to this day when I catch up with friends and whatnot and they talk about this situation, he liked to ask her out to like go get lunch or get breakfast all the time. Like, let's go catch dinner or something when you get off. What time you get off? Like at 7? How about like around 7:30? Let's go get something to eat when you get off. Just come in your work clothes, just whatever. Just things like that, you know? He's always trying to get like intimate time together with her, right? And all the times that he tries to like set things up with her, it's never with like a group of friends or whatever. It's never like a get together. It's more so personal, intimate time that he doesn't want to call a date. It's more so him trying to catch up with a friend who he hasn't heard from in forever. And forever meaning like a week or 2 days. if on a good week, you know what I'm saying? So he does that. Oh, and so you know what else he does? He likes to he tries to like invite her over to his house. Like, I remember I was even there to witness one of these these invitations. He called this chick, right? He called her and he was like, what did he say? He was like, hold up. He said, he called this girl and he was like, hey, so like what time you get off? And she said like 7:30, 8 o'clock or whatever, because he had the phone on speakerphone. He's like, all right, cool. So you know what I was thinking? I got some leftover steaks that I have from like the week or whatever. You know, I didn't use them. I was wondering if you wanted to come over and come and kick it. You know, I got these steaks. I can cook them for us. I got some asparagus. You know, we could eat. I got my PS4, my PS3 or whatever. We can watch Netflix afterwards. We can just come kicking and, and catch up. I haven't heard from you in like a long time or whatever, right? Just bullshitting. Right. So clear, like, and whenever you try to like call him out on it, like, bro, why don't you just like tell that you want to knock boots already? It's like, it's obvious that you want to. He get like super heated about it. Like, bro, why are you always saying that, man? I'm not trying to knock boots with this girl. I even like her like that. I'm just trying to talk with one of my best friends. Just want to eat steak together. I'm like, I can't just eat steak. Just things like that. He got super heated about this stupid shit, right? So, anyways, that's the background. He's currently in denial about the fact that he's in love with this girl, and I'm basing that off of those facts, right? He stalks her social media. He's always trying to plan like personal time together with this girl, in which nobody else is involved, and he's even trying to like open up his house to her, to quote unquote just kick it and watch movies and shit. Ain't no dude gonna just whatever. Anyways, so that's that. Okay, so fast forward to Saturday night. Well, I guess you could say like Sunday morning. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning when this dude called me. But like I was up because I was on the phone with my classmates because we were trying to get some stuff done for school this morning actually, just to get some like last minute stuff knocked out so we weren't behind for class. So for those who didn't know, I'm actually going to school over the weekend. I go to school, like I'm living in San Diego, and I commute to the Inland Empire in Southern California here over the weekend for school. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday I have school. So Friday, Saturday night, I stay at a hotel, and then Sunday night I leave and come back home, and that's why I'm actually here now. It's so late actually, but anyways. Saturday night, or like I guess you could say Sunday morning, it was like 1 o'clock. I'm on the phone with one of my classmates because we're catching up on stuff. And it gets to about 3 o'clock, and I get a phone call. And the phone call is from Brick. And now when I answered the phone, like I put the other call on hold, and I eventually just hung up on her because I told her it was something serious. Like, so I pick up the phone, and Brick's on the other line, and he is just like you know how, if you could imagine what somebody would sound like if they were, for example, like chased by a bear or had a near-death experience, or they were just like really scared out of their mind, right? He called me. He answered. He's on the other line of the phone, and he's just like breathing really heavy. He's panting. Like, he just had this crazy near-death experience, and he goes, Chris, I need to tell you something. I need to talk to you about something. It's really important. Something really weird just happened to me. So I'm like, all right, whatever, it's cool. I'm working on my schoolwork or whatever, right? I'm like, all right, what's going on? He's like, something really crazy just happened to me, bro. I need to tell you about something. I don't feel like I could explain this clearly to anybody else but you. And when somebody says that to me, it's like, okay, maybe I should take this seriously. So I stop what I'm doing, and yeah, I'm like, all right, bro, what's going on? Tell me about it. He says that he has a dream. He had a really weird dream, and he just woke up from it. And the first thing he did was he called me and told to tell me about it. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. What's going on? What happened in your dream? What's going on, man? He's like, something really crazy, man. I don't know how it happened, bro. It's fucking, he's stumbling over his words, right? So I'm just like, hey, just calm down. Tell me what's going on. Just breathe. Just calm down. You're hyperventilating. Just tell me what's going on. Just take your time, right? So he takes a break. He takes like 2 minutes, right? And so he's like, okay. So I had a dream. It was me and Yaya and Zaya, or whatever the fuck her name was. I forget. I think it's Zaya. I'm sorry. I forgot her name. She's one of my closest friends too. So he said, I had a dream it was me and her, right? I'm like, okay, so what happened? It's really weird, man. So I had a dream that I invited her over to my house for dinner, and she came over, right? I'm like, all right, cool. So she came over. What's wrong? So we came over. She came over, right? And I cooked dinner, right? It was beautiful too, bro. We had filet mignon, man. We had grilled asparagus, bro. It was delicious. It was the best dinner I ever made in my life. I'm like, all right, cool. So this don't really sound too bad yet. He's like, shut up, nigga. I'm trying to finish. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I let him finish. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, yeah. So we had this fish, man. And then afterwards we ate. We were just talking about everything. We were talking about sports. We were talking about our dreams for the future, and then we had dessert. We had some apple turnovers, bro. It was just apple pies with vanilla ice cream, and the ice cream was so good. I remember it vividly. This nigga said vividly, bro. I'm like, all right, this don't really sound too bad, but continue, man. And hold on, I gotta sneeze. So he continues, right? He's like, yeah, we had dinner, we had dessert, and then afterwards we took it over to my living room. We went over to my living room. I turned my PS4 on, and we started watching movies on Netflix. Started watching some shitty romantic comedy movies, right? But I wasn't really paying attention to the movies, man. I just had my arm around her. I was just staring off into the distance, man. And all I remember is just the scent of her hair and how soft her shoulder felt. And I swear to God, bro, I'm not making this up. I swear I'm not making this up. So I'm like, okay, y'all had dinner, y'all had dessert, and y'all were watching a movie. So what else happened? He's like, so we were watching movies for about like an hour or so, maybe like 2 hours, maybe 2.5, 3 hours, maybe 4 hours at the most. I can't really tell, man. It was just, time was just going by so fast. And then we stopped watching movies. I turned my TV off, and I was getting up to walk her to the door. And as we were getting up, she held my hand. Hold on, I need some mood. No shit, I want to get mood music, man. I might mute the video. Anyways, so they get up, and as he was about to walk over to the door, she gets up, and apparently she grabs his hand, right? So what happens from there? Well, let me find a song first. Hold on, I'm trying to like multitask a bunch of shit. Fucking, what's this sound like? Alright, whatever. Let's go with it. So, like, yeah, she grabbed my hand, man. And she said, how about we go upstairs? How about we go upstairs to your bedroom? And he was freaking, he was like, bro, she asked me to go upstairs. In my mind, I was trying to say no and stuff, man. I was trying to fight. I was trying to tell her no, but my mouth, it just didn't want to say no. I just said, alright, cool. And then my feet started just taking me upstairs, man. I couldn't do anything about it. I was just moving, dog. But in my mind, I was like, no, don't go upstairs with her. Don't do that. Don't do that. And I swear to God, I'm saying this verbatim. Right? So he goes, don't do that. So they go upstairs, right? And I'm thinking to myself, man, this does not sound like so bad to me, you know? But I didn't want to say that to him because he was just going off, man. I felt like he was about to cry. But he goes, so they walk upstairs, and he's like, man, so everything just started happening so fast, you know? It's just one thing led to another. I'm holding her waist, man. And then she gets closer to me. Like, I think she wanted to kiss me or something like that, bro. And then she gets really close. She gets her face really close to my face. And then she pushes me onto the bed. She pushed me onto my bed, man. I tried. In my mind, I was like, I wanted to push her back and tell her to stop, but I just couldn't do it. I just let her push me. And I'm just like, man, this doesn't really sound too bad to me, bro. But again, I didn't want to say that to him because he was in an emotional stoop, so obviously I didn't want to like kill his little vibe or whatever it was. So he gets pushed onto the bed, and apparently the chick like hops on top of him, and in his mind he's just like, man, I really want to tell this bitch to get off of me, but my body is not doing anything, bro. Yeah, this is all a dream. This is a dream. This is all a dream. So apparently he gets pushed onto the bed, right? And she's making her way on top of him. And again, to backtrack, this is a girl who he quote unquote does not like, does not have any feelings for, because they're quote unquote they're homies. Right, that was his homegirl. And all of those times that he wanted to like set up get-togethers with her were just for the sake of catching up with a homie. No dates, no intimate meetings, just them, just quote unquote catching up. Right. Anyways, They're in the bedroom. She's on top of him, and his body is like giving into it, but his mind is like freaking out. And so he's like, all of a sudden, he said something like, all of a sudden we just started kissing, right? And then she started grabbing my clothes. She took my shirt off, bro. She took my shirt off, bro. He's like, you could hear him like jumping up and down in his chair. He was like, he took my shirt off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. And so I guess she takes the shirt off, and I guess kind of to fast forward into it. So the gist of it was she slowly took his clothes off, and he eventually took her clothes off, but I guess it was against his will, right? So his mind is like freaking out, and in reality his hands are like making his way down to her waist, pulling her pants down, pulling the shirt off, and he's like sweating on the inside, right? And fast forward a little more, they start having sex. Yeah. Okay, but this is where it gets good. So they're having sex. He explains how like he was like, oh shit, what did he say? He was like yeah, man, everything just started happening so fast, and all of a sudden we're in the bed, we're fucking, man, we're just doing it. And 10-20 minutes later, bro, I pull out. I pull out, and I was doing a doggy style, so I pulled out, and she was about to get up and turn around to kiss me, and I bent her over, and this is when the shit gets really good, because he starts to like hyperventilate even more, like he's about to cry. Let me do this with a straight face. He went. He said, he's like, bro, and then something happened, bro. She tried to turn around, and then I bent her back over it. My face, I ate her ass, bro. I ate it, bro. Oh my god. He said, he said I ate her ass. And then that's when he woke up, and that's when he called me. Oh my god. I cannot make this stuff up, man. It was the best phone call I had ever received in my life. Oh fuck. So yeah, he pulled a Kevin Gates on her, then he woke up and he called me to tell me about it. Oh Jesus. The end. It was so good. Butthole molded chocolates. I know I should, right? Oh shit. I need to watch that video. But yeah, that's the story. Okay, let me. It's kind of hard to go far when you're not a people pleaser. What are we doing? I'm done with Destiny, guys. I need to play something else.